innovation in business model is important? To know the answer to this, let me start with what a business model is. In layman's language, it is the simple plan to run your business successfully by identifying your sources of revenue, your target customer, your product and services and the value proposition, your cost structure, etc. Business model is used by new businesses as well as the existing ones. I'm Mahua Ghosh, Business Execution Coach. Today, I want to speak to you all about why is innovation in business model important. So what is business model innovation? Business model innovation is not about looking back or looking to your competitors, but designing your model to meet unsatisfied, new or hidden customer needs to create more value and generate revenue. To go further, it is important to know what do you gain by implementing business model innovation. Well, to speak on the objectives of business model innovation, let me share my screen with you all. So, as you can see, there are mainly four objectives of business model innovation. First is to satisfy market, that is fulfill an ignored or a neglected market need. This is what has been done by Grameen Bank from Bangladesh. Grameen Bank is a microfinance organization and community development bank giving small loans to the improvised without any collateral. You are very well able to understand where the gap was. The gap was between, firstly, loans without collateral and that too to the improvised section. Next is bring to market a new technology, product or service to market or exploit existing intellectual property. Example here that I want to discuss is that of Red Hat. Red Hat is an American multinational software company that operates on a business model based on open source software development within a community and professional quality assurance and subscription-based customer support. They produce open source code so that more programmers can make adaptation and improvement to it. Red Hat then sells subscription for the support, training and integration services that help their customers in using their open source software products. Customers pay a set price for unlimited access to services such as Red Hat Network and up to 24/7 customer support. As you can see from this example that this is a win-win situation for both Red Hat and their customers. Another is improving or disrupting an existing market. Best example here I can speak about is that of Uber. Every one of us are aware of the problem of traveling using a cab. Few of the problems faced by the commuters are they are denied, they are overcharged and they sometimes change their route. With the introduction of Uber service, there is a 360-degree change in the life of the commuters. So what has Uber done? They have improved an existing market. Lastly, create an entirely new type of market. Here I'll discuss the example of Google and Facebook. Before Google or Facebook came, could we imagine that we can get all information in our fingertip or we connect with our long lost friends and that too so easily? So what has Google and Facebook done? What they did is they have created an entirely new market where no one had ventured till now. So business model innovation are becoming increasingly popular and important. And innovation purely at the product or process level does not have the same effect on success as the effect that has a change in the business model. There is a lot of potential behind this in order to create inspiring customer benefit and effective unique selling proposition. Let me share here the most popular business model used. Just a minute, let me share. You can see here that the business model that I have shared with you all is that of Canvas. There are 9 components to this business model, and innovation is possible in any of the components. It can be the key partners or to the channels or innovation in the revenues source. Let me again explain this with a few examples. Here you can see I have shared with you the example of Zomato and Swiggy. You all are very familiar with these food aggregators. What I'll discuss here is an innovation around key partners and channel. Till March 2020, Zomato and Swiggy's key partners have been the restaurant, the fine dine as well as the QSR. But COVID changed the situation completely. Utilizing their existing infrastructure, they immediately tied up with the vegetable vendors and grocery stores and created a completely new customer segment. For the vegetable vendor and grocery stores, Zomato and Swiggy became their new channel partners. This business model innovation helped everyone, right from the consumer to the grocery and the vegetable store to a food aggregator platforms. The next model that I would like to share is that of Amazon. Now, all of you are familiar with Amazon. It provides a powerful illustration of implementing business model innovation based on the analysis of their strengths and weaknesses. On assessing the strength and weakness of Amazon's business model in 2005, it revealed that their strength is their extraordinary customer reach, huge selection of products, their IT infrastructure, their fulfillment center, and cost efficiency. But their key weaknesses were its weak margins due to the result of selling primarily low value, low margin products. Now, looking into the future, their founder Jeff Bezos and his management team took a two-pronged approach to build on Amazon's existing business model. First, they aim to grow the online retail business through a continuing focus on customer satisfaction and efficient fulfillment. And second, they began their growth initiatives in new area. Now, how did they do so? They did so by targeting underserved markets, and they made it scalable with potential for significant growth. And thirdly, they leveraged on their existing capabilities to bring a strong customer-facing differentiation to that marketplace. In 2006, Amazon focused on 2 new initiatives that I discussed just right now, that of requirement and promise to powerfully extend their existing business model. The first was a service called Fulfillment by Amazon, catering to individuals and enterprises that needed fulfillment services. And the second was their web service, providing on-demand cloud computing platforms and APIs to, again, individuals and enterprises on pay-as-you-go basis. Both of these initiatives built on their company's core strength, that is, order fulfillment and web IT expertise and infrastructure. And both of these addressed unserved markets. What's more, both initiatives promised higher margins than the company's core online retailing business was giving. A wonderful example this had been. Now, let me share a very good example from my brand, the filling station. What is filling station about? Filling station is about all about food, frozen, ready to eat food items. And we were present in modern retail stores following the traditional business model of retailer distributor to end customer. This traditional model, as you know, has very high cost due to the cost of distribution and promotion that takes time, and thus it takes time to be profitable. When the recent pandemic hit us, we observed a very significant thing, and that is the change in the buying behavior of people. And this change in buying behavior made us adopt the D2C model along with the current retail store model. For D2C, that is direct to consumer, using our current infrastructure, we reached out directly to our customers. And this we were able to do by creating a new sales channel to reach out to the various housing societies in a particular locality. This model has increased our top line and bottom line manifold and have also been able to provide a wow experience to our customers. Here, the business model innovation is done in the sales channel. I hope you are all able to understand the importance of having innovation in the business model. In today's changing economic and technology scenario, it is imperative for us to change our business model to sustain and grow. That was all for today. Please do subscribe to my channel to know more on entrepreneurship and business execution. Also, do share my video to have greater reach. Thank you, everyone. Take care.